What's up, America? It's your girl, Freedom Moses, coming to you live once again from Harlem. I told you there's always something to do out here in Harlem, and it's all free, America. Let me show you what I ran into today.
Coming to the stage right now. Coming to the stage right now, Harlem. What's up, Harlem? What's up, three random dudes walking? Yeah.
What's up? How you doing? How you doing? I'm fine, and you? Thank you. That's right, I'm live, Freedom Moses Choice Word Podcast. Always something to do out here in Harlem, America. Always something to do out here in Harlem.
Give it up for Oscar. Y'all put your hands together. Yeah.
I'm about to try something a little different today. It's just gonna be singing today. I usually like to rap, but I'm gonna try it out. Just sing, lazy and unsure. I can't call out lately. I've been using up my sick time. It's all gone. I can't even use my mind. It's all wrong. I know you think it's crazy how I'm using up my sick mind and take the fall. I can't even use my time to make a call. It's been so long it pains me, yeah. Sick of this violence, yeah. Pulling up, darling, holding my tongue just made me intolerant, yeah. Look at these gunmen, killing my fun, increase my tolerance, yeah. I think it's made me crazy, yeah. You hate it when I be using up all my time to fill void, leaving the TV on to fill the noise. This emptiness, it pains me, yeah. Ooh, I gotcha. Ooh, I gotcha. Yo, birthday party, y'all gonna wanna listen to this. Y'all gonna wanna listen to this. I wrote this song last week. I made this song last week. Only feelings come alive when you're gone. I don't know where they seem to come from. Every time I try to get what I wanted, my mind forgets in the moment, and I cry. Regret is just falling down from my high heart. Only feelings wanna crawl in my bed, stopping me from getting up. I can't get out of my head. Every time I try to get I want it, my mind forgets the moment, and I cry. Regret is just falling down from my high. When you're away from me, my mind, it wanders, venturing gracefully to unwind, or I wander. Every time I try to get what I wanted, my mind forgets the moment. I cry. Regret is just falling down from my high. When you're away from me. Lonely feelings. I don't want you to go, but if you stay, I'll never want you to leave. Motion drugs, baby, let's go! Snow in the sky and rain on the floor. The devil looks around and he just wants more. Praise on the weak, but he prays for the strong. He told me that he wouldn't be long.
Freedom Choice Word
The
Podcast.
devil just keep on trying again. Steady locked up living inside of me. He doesn't want to be free. All he wants is see me. All he wants to see me. The devil just keep on trying again. My gut tells me that he won't win. The devil just keep on trying again. My gut tells me that he won't win. He doesn't want to be free. All he wants to see me. The devil just keep on trying again. People just keep on smiling at them. I believe the devil is around us in many places. He puts us in situations where we don't have a choice. We have to do what we have to do to get that money to feed our family, but sometimes what we have to do is not moral. Sometimes what we have to do is fucked up. I just want that to be remembered. Even though there is the devil, God is still there. Amen.
You see me here first exclusively on Freedom's Choice Word Podcast, America.
Teslas on taxis and my girls in the backseat like Slow cars and fast beats, they put the program in the backseat like I don't wanna play no more. You don't wanna say no more. Second I'm a little bored. You just wanna pray for more. You see me rise from a night in the world. You see me mask on my crazy. You let me dance all deep inside your body. Still won't give me a baby. You say it's fair. My body, my choice, I agree. But I'm thinking selfishly. Could be might need the best of me. Could be Jay cause I'm married by B. Same thing when we arguing. K West and she ripped my teeth. Stay West, now she missing me. Teslas on taxis and my girls in the backseat like Slow cars and fast beats in the program in the backseat like I don't wanna play no more. You just wanna play no more. I just wanna pay for more. Sipping from a negative bowl. The answers lie like all of the numbers and the record labels bar. We acting like they taking pay on love. What we faking for? My shit hot, your shit hot. Smoke Oak and I want a Harlem block. We got And the people had to riot, poison the food, so the people had to diet. Black owned, black buyer, black homes, outliers. My home, my know, my whip, my skirt, my tires. And I'm out though, intro on the outro. Smoke joke like a groucho. Big bows in my house though. Kick him out yo. And I'm out yo. My show come out yo. Play back like a Fausto. What I say? Play back like a Fausto. Teslas on taxis and my girls in the backseat like Slow cars and fast speeds. They put the program in the backseat like I don't wanna say no more. Alright, this is my yeah. All of life is clear, no shed tear. One touch hot like bonfires. You are not the same, I'm inside your brain. One touch quell my desire. Cause I'm a G baby. Oh well, love, soul, sun and sorrow. Water me, drown me, baby. Without you there's no tomorrow. Yeah, I'm aware. Said I'm aware. I'm aware that I need self-care. I'm aware that I need self-care. I'm aware. You feel it now, you know, light your light up here. I'm aware I need self-care. Black soap, avocado oil, shea butter, tea on boil. Wake up early, stretch, wake up girl weed. Meditate, shower, like, subscribe, meditate, hour. Paint, breathe, boundaries, read. Call dad, see son, do-rag, halfway begun. My life begun, for welfare. Brownstone for one room and welfare. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'll spit that fire till I retire. Yeah. I became a man of the night because I wasn't sired. Created my own job because I wasn't hired. I'm aware. I'm aware. I need self-care. I'm aware that I need self-care. I'm aware. I'm aware I need self-care. Make sure y'all visit all our merch tables. Make sure y'all visit the herbs tables. Make sure y'all visit my pops. My pops got an art table over there. Go check out his paintings right there. Daily, baby, daily. stage right now. Y'all give it up for Steven. Y'all give it up for Steven.
Yo, hello. Yo, give it up for O'Henny real quick. Right? Holy shit. You saying you don't go to the gym, dog? He looks good. Give it up for how good O'Henny looks. And Hillary, yo, everything that Unruly Collective puts together is very fucking dope. This art is incredible. Did COVID change you guys? Yeah, a little, maybe. Yo, I feel like if you're the same person leaving the pandemic as you were going into the pandemic, you should go back to your room and think about what you did. Right? Like, you didn't wrestle with your own self-worth, think about somebody else's social issues. Like, even boring people learn how to make sourdough bread, dog. Nothing? Oh, I'm fucking different, man. I forgot how to deal with people all the way. This is, you know, it's been a tough year. The second go-round at it, I'm going crazier. My 2021 shit is I just try to infuse happiness into situations that don't typically have it, right? So my 2020, I just tell people I love them all the time. That's my shit. I just tell people I love them all the time. You don't know when a motherfucker needs to hear it. And so I just say I love you so that people feel loved. And where that does not fly is on dating apps, right? Because from the moment you show any sexual attraction to another human being until the time that your souls are intertwined for the rest of your life, you can't say I love you to that one person. And that's crazy to me. I can say I love you to everybody else, but except that one person I'm having sex with. I had this girl message me on Bumble. First message, what are you doing to improve the lives of others on a daily basis? Fucking what? Like what kind of... But I'm all about that be the change you want to see in the world shit. So I just typed back, and I was like, I say I love you all the time. She just wrote back, ew, and then she blocked me. Right? It's such an aggressive way to deal with the L word, but it makes us so uncomfortable once there's sexual attraction. You know what's wild is we as a society have deemed it more acceptable to eat ass on the first date than to say I love you. Is that not wild to you? But it's not fair. I say I love you all the time. It's a good show. It's a hot audience. I was like, yo, thank you so much. I love you. And I get off stage. If the waiter comes and he brings me extra bread and I didn't ask for extra bread, motherfucker, I love you. Olive oil, how'd you know, dog? But the girl that I just started hooking up with, she makes me a cake, and it's my favorite cake. And I was like, how did you know my favorite cake? That's so cute and kind and thoughtful. I love that you did that, but I only like you. Don't get it twisted, bitch, you know? I think it's a linguistic issue, right? Because the Greek have 5 different words for love. And our basic ass language can't discern between my affection for Capri Sun and the girl I want to spend the rest of my life with. And I fucking love Capri Sun. But I don't want to get a joint bank account with Capri Sun, make family plans with Capri Sun. I just want to put my mouth on your dribble hole. Right? Is that not love? Is that not love, that dribble hole mouth love? That warm sensation you get when that strawberry kiwi juice is dribbling down your chin? Is that not love? I'd like to think that it is. Yo, I was saying this on stage, and I had this girl on a third date, and I brought her to a free comedy show because that's how I roll, right? And that night she hears that joke, and that night we have sex, and afterwards she rolls over and she looks me in the eyes and she says, "I love you." And then I realized I'm all talk. It's fucking weird when you say it. I don't know what you mean by all that "I love you" shit. But I'm trying, man. I went real crazy, right? When I knew that I had lost my mind was when I was certain that there was a ghost in my ceiling. Like really certain that that I was living with what happened was my neighbor started doing burpees every night at 9 p.m. for 11 nights straight. Before like 3 nights in, I was like, this motherfucker is so inconsiderate. 6 nights in, I was like, this is against the Geneva Convention, dog. I'm a prisoner in here. 11 nights in, I was like, it has to be poltergeist. That's the only explanation for what's happening right here. And I started getting very sad for my situation, but then I started getting very sad for the ghost, right? Like, because nobody ever talks about how hard it is to haunt in a renter's market, right? Like every haunting movie that you've ever seen, you're like, Linda, why don't you just leave that house? That bitch has a mortgage, right? She has a financial commitment to that house. She's got to stay in that house. But in a renter's market, it's not the same. And we all know that haunting's a long game, very long game. Every haunting movie you've ever seen, what happens? 2 months into the haunting, the ghost shows up in the mirror. 2 months later, she writes murder in that same mirror. If I'm subleasing, I'm the fuck out of there, right? I'm not gonna stay in that house. I did go a little nuts, but I tried very hard to just have like human connection, right? There was just so much negativity. I was like, I need to go on a date, right? And so I went on one of the pandemic dates, and where we're sitting on the sidewalk, and we're sitting on the sidewalk, we order our food, and the girl that I'm with goes up to the bathroom. And about 2 minutes later, this girl walks by on the sidewalk, and she's beautiful, right? And I kind of give her like a little bit of like a once over, right? And as I look up from looking at her, I saw this dude across the sidewalk giving me this like head nod. And it's this universal head nod that guys have that says, yo, I seen you seeing her, I've seen her too. And so I gave him the head nod back, a point of the finger, a universal response that guys have that says, yo, I seen you seeing me seeing her, good day to you. And so I turn around, the girl comes back, starts eating with me, and about 20 minutes later, this dude I just had this nonverbal conversation with, he comes up behind me, he puts his hand on my shoulder, and he whispers in my ear, he's like, hey man, I would've made a snack pack pudding out that girl's ass. What? Which is a very odd thing to say to a stranger. But he put his hand up for a high five, and all these thoughts started swirling through my head. First thought, snack pack. The brand loyalty of this motherfucker. Right? He's like, no Jell-O brand pudding for this ass-eater's escapades. Snack pack's the only one that's gonna do it. Secondly, I'm thinking about this dude in bed with the girl. He reaches over in the nightstand, she's like, oh, hey, baby, you getting a condom? He's like, nah, it's pudding time, girl. Blat, blat. I don't know how to make pudding noise. That joke is still in construction. Blat. But the third thought is maybe it's me. Maybe I'm giving off an ass pudding vibe, right? Because that wasn't a knee-jerk reaction. He looked me up and down for 20 minutes. He was like, he seems approachable. And he opens with ass pudding. But I've got all these thoughts going through my head that he just so enthusiastically put his hand up for a high five. I just instinctually gave the motherfucker a high five. And now she's heard the ass pudding comment. She's seen the high five, and now she thinks I'm an ass pudding person, which is, I'm just a polite high five person, different genre of person altogether. And now I gotta explain myself. We didn't go on a second date. That was, and I feel like that may have been why we didn't go on that second date. But early COVID, I just started appreciating things that I had taken for granted, right? Just very simple beauties around us that I just had taken for granted because I got so much hustle and bustle in my life that do you know birds are just out here chirping? What? I had no idea. The only time I'd ever noticed the bird chirping, the song of the sparrow, was if I had a long night at the club, long night at the bar, and it's 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, I'm giving a piggyback ride to some stranger whose shoes are missing. He's telling me all about his second wedding. I was like, oh my God, you're so crazy. And then the sparrow starts chirping, the sun starts coming up, and I realized I've made bad decisions. I've got work in a couple hours. That was the only time I had ever noticed the song of the sparrow. But I would just sit up on my roof and I would just appreciate the birds, right? I took up bird watching. Not bird, I got shitty eyes and no binoculars. I was bird listening, right? And so I would just listen to sparrows, would talk to sparrows, and pigeons would talk to pigeons, but these birds would never talk to one another. There's a lot of racism in the birdie community, a lot of birdie bigotry, where the sparrows won't fuck with the pigeons unless there's a bacon, egg, and cheese on the sidewalk. Right? It's the only time you see a sparrow and a pigeon get together is when there's food, because food is the unifier. Food is what will make people forget about their prejudices and just sit down and have a meal with the motherfuckers, right? And so I just started thinking about how it was early COVID, right? And I just started getting sad that I was not able to cook for people, that I wasn't able to bring people together through my own cooking. I missed that. And then I thought, I'm gonna cook for these birds. And that's the thing I did. I cooked for birds. Whenever you're thinking oh, how crazy did other people go during, I cooked for birds, dog. I went down to my kitchen, I got a bunch of spaghetti, right? Because I wasn't gonna go to the grocery store because at that point in time, the grocery store was Chernobyl, right? Nobody went to the only person that went to the grocery store at that point in time was the toilet paper takers. Do you remember how horrible the toilet paper, don't forget they are the worst person of all of COVID, was the toilet paper taker. Do you even think of the logistics of that human being? Their thought is that the food supply chain is about to crumble. Armageddon's coming. I'm gonna make sure my asshole's clean. Right? That line of logic just doesn't work. But you would see these bathroom Sherpas just walking down the street with hundreds of rolls of toilet paper that they're planning for a massive amount of shit, but they don't even have enough hands for the food that they've got to eat, so they got a seamless, once they get to their apartment. I went to my friend's apartment, studio apartment. I opened his closet door. He had 72 rolls of toilet paper. I never talked to that motherfucker again. It's like, you're the reason I had to wipe my ass with a t-shirt, dog. Anyway, I'm cooking for these birds. And so I'm making spaghetti for the birds. and I put it in the colander, I boil the water, and I go up on my roof, and I just start taking fistfuls of spaghetti and just start throwing it around the roof. I've got fistfuls, and I'm throwing it everywhere. And what I found out, birds don't eat spaghetti, right? Rats do. And now, so now we got roof rats, and it's a whole issue. The neighbors are pissed, right? And so they're like, Steven, this is our place of sanctuary too. It's like, this isn't a time for divisiveness. Remember we used to say that to each other? And so they write an email to the landlord, and they forget not to CC me. And the subject line of the email is roof rats. And so, and the gist of the email is, hey, can you kick the guy in 3A out because we got roof rats? Which is fair. And I was pissed at the beginning, but then I thought all along, all I wanted to do was bring people together through my cooking. And I did that. Through hate, they were pissed. They were like really mad. But also there's an eviction moratorium, so I'm fucking staying, you know? All right, yo, my name's Stephen Campbell. I appreciate you guys. Give it up for O'Henny again.
Yeah, y'all give it up for Stephen Campbell. Make sure y'all cop. Yo, thank you so much, Stephen. Make sure y'all cop.
It was a pretty nice trap house. I looked it up on Trap House Hunters International. 3-bedroom, 3 balconies, beach close property. Yeah, it was real nice. But the first morning I woke up in that bitch at 6:05, I heard police search warrant. That shit scared the hell out of me. I thought it was a dream. I was like, do I hide? I looked at my hand, I was like, no, I'm not dark. I'm too dark for that. You know, they'll shoot me. But either way, I wake up at 6:05 in the morning, not for work anymore, just for weed. Yep. Anybody else just for weed? See, we got some people that wake up you don't even need a clock for that, right? Your body's just like, it's time. You can just go ahead and get up, it's time, buddy. Yeah, it's time. But yeah, I don't know if you can tell, I like magic, yeah. And racism somehow. Somehow I like mixing them up. Mostly together in the piano, because I think the piano is the most racist instrument ever designed. It's, you know, clearly divided between black and white keys, but not evenly. You know, it's harmonious though. It's harmonious, somewhat like America, right? We're all divided into colors. America used to just divide us into black and white. My grandma, she's so old, they just put person of color on her birth certificate. I don't know how many other persons of color still working around, but you could call me a person of color today and you'd be right. Some people back at home call me a house nigga, and they probably be true about that. But I like racism. I like racism so much, I went to Mississippi and picked cotton for free. Yeah. It was interesting because the white people that let us pick their cotton, they said, hey, actors, can we take pictures with y'all? I was like, excuse me, do you have any consciousness in this moment here? But it was fun. I appreciated it. But yeah, I'm light-skinned as you can tell, but I'm Black Lives Matter below the belt. Yeah. My freckles, I don't know if you can tell, I got them. They allude to how dark my dick is. It's crazy, yeah. I don't know, I've never seen my dad's dick or nothing like that, but I just imagine mine's way bigger. You know, I just imagine it's way bigger. And it's like, if my dad's dick is dark as mine, it would be a miracle. It'd be like a Michael Jackson thing, but reversed, you know? It'd be like, he's fully white and dark there. It'd be completely different, but all his kids are colored. And I can say this because my grandfather's white. And all his kids were colored. And his mother didn't like that. Yeah, my grandfather had a black kid, an Indian kid, and a white kid. I think that motherfucker's all American, y'all. Shout out to Grandpa. But yeah, like Grandpa had to use Tinder one time. Yeah, right before he left, we showed him how it worked. But yeah, I used it one time, believe it or not. I met a witch. I was like, I'm done with Tinder. I got what I needed. Nope. Nope. You try to make love to a witch, it's pretty fucking hard, I tell you. You try to hold their hands, they just start reading your palm. Just say you're gonna have a heart attack soon, or at 60, one of the two. It's like, can you narrow it down, ma'am, please? Please? But yeah, that was fun. That didn't last very long, but she did teach me some stuff. But believe it or not, vegans is way harder to date than witches. Vegans are so sensitive, you know, they gotta alkaline this, alkaline that, they gotta eat avocado with everything. There's just so many questions you have to ask a vegan before you make love to them. It's just so hard to make love to vegans. Like, can I eat bacon today? Is that okay? Do I have to wash my teeth with vinegar? How do I do this? What's the right way? But I dated this one vegan, believe it or not, she needed to use condoms. But ironically, she needed to use lambskin condoms. yeah, I thought that was weird. I was like, isn't that against principle one? You know, and it's fucked up because you're making love to her and then your room turns into a dinner special. It's like a halal lamb over pussy, you know what I'm saying? Extra white sauce special. It's pretty weird, you know, but it tastes good. I kept eating it, believe it or not. But yeah, it's kind of different when you're dating a vegan because they like watching Instagram Live too much. They're mostly watching other vegans talk about not swallowing alkaline semen. And it's like, ma'am, can you just use that conversation for the bathroom? It's like, I'm clearly not ever going to be a vegan. So like, don't try to convert me with your subliminals here. But yeah, what's something I've been thinking about lately that's not racist? It's the NFL season. I've been having a hard time staying woke. Anybody been having a hard time staying woke during the NFL while smoking weed? Anybody? Y'all can stay awake and watch football? I'll be so woke now, though. I do a little bit of cocaine. I can still take a nap. Yeah, I can still take a nap. Sometimes I drink coffee when I use a little bit of cocaine because that's how woke I am. I used to have hard times with being woke. I used to sleep with white women at my family reunion and get caught. It's pretty fucked up. They're like, why'd you bring her here? Yeah, I guess that's back to racism. I don't know why I like racism so much. I guess it helps out my melanation station and my ratio of pigmentations and all that stuff. But yeah, my name's Sick Fat Ty. I love art, I love mixed messages. What's a mixed message I can give you? I work with kids, and they say, you know, kids can rub off on you, right, if you work with them too much. But make sure you don't rub on them. That's rule number one. Don't rub on the kids. But like, if I ever start making noise like, if I ever flip a chair or start making too many things, it might be a more autistic or artistic. I don't know which one's going on. I work with the special ones. I actually work in foster care now, and that's pretty wild. You know, there's a lot of infamous foster care kids out there, like Mike Tyson. Could you imagine Mike Tyson as a foster brother? He just walk around doing push-ups. Like, I don't even know if that's possible, but he could walk around and do it, I'm sure. But it's like, walk around like, you want to fight? You want to fight? I know, Mike, I do not want to fight. Then he looks at you with that grin. He's like, you want to fuck? Like, no, Mike, I do not want to fuck. But yeah, my name's Sick Fat Ty. I've been having fun with y'all. I hope y'all been having fun with me. Happy birthday to you. Peace.
Freedom's Choice Word Podcast.
Going loud, which is about right here. I thought this was gonna go way closer. We're gonna use this. Does this work? How you guys doing? All right, it's too weird. I'm not gonna stand all the way over there for 5 people. Is this a comfortable enough space? How you guys doing? You doing good? Have you guys been like party hopping? Yeah. Who had the best food so far? You got like 9 different parties on this block alone that you could pick. You didn't really party hop. You were just shaking. It was like, let's just see if he keeps talking and like quits asking me questions. This is too weird. My hat's already funny. I'm really hoping he doesn't talk about my hat. What's happening, my man? What do you guys? Man, those are some crazy glasses. I can't believe that's not the first thing I noticed was your sunglasses. Oh dang, how you doing? Day going good? You live in this area or are you just hanging around? Do you live in Queens? And you heard there was a block party happening in Harlem and you came all the way out here? Oh, you performed. This happens, I'm a comedian and like I hang out with all comedians and then we go to shows and half the time, half of the audience is all comedians. So we'll start crowd working and be like, what are you doing? Like the same thing you're about to do in like 2 minutes. Stop talking to me. And then we pick one awkward person in the corner and ask them lots of questions they don't want to hear. How you guys doing? How's this summer been? Has it been good? Did you guys go to any of the parades that happen? Anyone go to the Puerto Rican parade? Man, everybody says no, you guys missed out. Puerto Rican parade is my favorite. It's the best because Puerto Ricans just love being Puerto Rican. They absolutely, you go to a Puerto Rican parade, everyone acts like they just found out they're Puerto Rican and it's blowing their fucking mind. It's wild. They don't even need a balloon. They're like, we are the excitement right now. It's just great. I was always like so jealous of that as a kid. Like Puerto Rican culture, it's so, because they're so proud of where they came from, right? I was always jealous of that as a kid because I didn't get to be proud where I'm from. I'm from Tampa. Yeah, I'm not proud of that shit. I didn't go to a parade in Tampa. I didn't know. I'm too scared. I don't know what we're collecting together for. I don't want to know. Florida's not a good place. It's, Florida is like if the show Maury was a place. It's what it is. It's just the worst interracial couples of all time. You look around, there's a white guy with a Cuban girlfriend and a Mexican child. You're like, I don't know how this happened. Half the guys got face tattoos and exotic animals. Miss, do you know how many animals are in Florida that are not supposed to be in Florida? Have you ever been to Jacksonville? Yeah, they got a python problem. It's already like a worse Cleveland, and then you throw pythons on the mix. Like, people got so weird when they went and raided the Capitol building. They were like, how did they have the audacity to go do that? I'm like, it's because he's had a puma in his backyard for 14 years. Nobody said shit. You ask all his neighbors, they're like, I don't know about that, that's his business. That's not my business, I don't know. Some people got pumas, some people are Cuban, I don't know what to tell you. It's a terrible place. It's not a good place to raise children, I'll tell you that. I'm example A, and I got 4 other siblings. They're doing equally as good. It was crazy, I went down, like, I got a crazy Southern family. I went down to visit them not too long ago, and I saw my aunt. Like, you got like a sassy aunt, or like a sassy family member? Yeah, everyone's gotta have one, right? The problem is my aunt's white, so it's really just rude. This stuff it's just mean. It's not, yeah. Like, but I saw her, and she saw me, and I look like I look now, and she was like, Danny, you look like if an Abercrombie and Fitch mannequin got fired because he kept selling meth at work. I was like, what? Hey, yo, Meredith, no, you work at a Church of Chicken, all right? You don't get to, like, throw shade at the Fitch over here. I do drugs, though, I'm not gonna lie, I do drugs. This guy definitely does drugs. He's wearing orange shoes. Bro, if it was nighttime, immediately, we'd still find you. You'd be good to go. I'd notice those first before I'd notice his sunglasses. But you did match with a shirt. I gotta applaud you. You managed to find, oh man. No, but like, here's what I've realized this year. I don't like meeting guys that look like me. I don't want to meet a white boy. I don't know. No, if I met Chet Hanks, I would punch him in the face. I don't want to meet that guy. Like, because they ask me like these dumb questions. Like, I tell them I do comedy, and like, do they assume these like Dane Cook, like asshole-ish isms or whatever? Like, white boys ask me dumb questions. They're like, oh man, do you party? Oh, you party, man? Do you do ketamine? Oh, yo, have you ever done cocaine off a stripper pole? Bro, have you ever done tequila shots out of a girl's pussy? No. Yo, how would you do that? I feel like you would just lose a lot of the tequila in the pussy. I think it would just drain down. I don't know, is that how you get a yeast infection? I don't know, that don't seem sanitary. That's not good. This is very odd talking to 4 people, but having a microphone so they can hear me, but they were like, we didn't sign up for that. Is anyone in a relationship here? Are you guys together? You're friends, all right. See, if you were way younger, I would do this whole bit where I'd be like, oh, okay, so who's holding out? But you guys seem like you've actually gone the distance. You're friends. I'm seeing a girl right now. She's cool. She's OnlyFans girl. She's on OnlyFans. That's dope. Like, she's Dominican, which is fun, but it's intimidating. Because I know at any minute she could take me out if she wanted to. And she makes way more money too. That OnlyFans money, it just rolls in. The problem is, okay, like when I started seeing her, it was fun, but I made the mistake. I showed a buddy a picture of her. I told him, I was like, I'm gonna go on this date with this OnlyFans girl. He's like, oh, hell yeah, dude. All right, that's how you know you need to cut friends out of your life. Yo, when they respond to news, oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, that's dope, dude. Shut up, Brian. But I showed him a picture, and he asked me the dumbest question. He's like, yo, bro, do you think if the date goes like really well, you think she's gonna give you like a free membership to her OnlyFans? Like, yeah, bitch, it's called sex with her. Sex with her, that's the tier I'm looking for. That's really what I'm interested, that's the only thing I want out of this. I don't need a free membership to OnlyFans. All I want is to go over to her apartment, do cocaine off her titties, lay down some dick, and then steal a Snapple out of the fridge. That's all I want to do. So I'll do one more joke and I'm gonna get out of here. Let's see. I'm not misogynistic though. I don't want you to think I'm not misogynistic. That's not true. I lied. That's not true at all. Here's what I realized. I'm not like consciously misogynistic. Do you know what I mean? Like I believe the right things, and then there's a voice in your back of your head sometimes it's like, I didn't agree with that shit. That's not how I feel about that. This is how I found out. I was watching the show The Shop with LeBron James. Do you guys know this show? There's a show, it's with LeBron James on HBO. It's set up like a barbershop, and LeBron James brings on like athletes, actors, comedians, rappers, whatever. It's just everyone comes together and they just talk about stuff, right? So there was an episode he did that had LeBron James, Tom Brady, Draymond Green, and Chelsea Handler. Yeah, I don't know what Chelsea Handler was doing on this episode, but she's there. She's just chilling with all these other guys. So LeBron James is talking about like winning championships, right? And then Tom Brady hops in. He's like, "Oh yeah, man, I know what you mean. I won like so many championships. Sometimes I wonder like, is it even worth it anymore?" And then Draymond jumps in. He's like, "Oh, I know what you mean because I used to win championships and then I stopped winning. And I wish I could just be winning again." And then Chelsea Handler jumped in. She's like, "I know what you mean. Like one time I was in Radio City Music Hall, and I was like, shut the fuck up, Chelsea. Nobody asked you. Girl, you're in a room with 3 of the greatest athletes of all time. Nuh-uh. Nobody cares about your dumb Netflix show." Did you ever see that documentary? It's the wildest thing. She has a documentary about her privilege, where she was given like $1 million film crew, and then she went into the inner city hood of Oakland, found a bunch of little black kids, and she asked them, "What's white privilege?" You're like, "That's you, bitch. That's you right here, all this shit." All right, I'm gonna get off stage with that, guys. My name's Danny Warren. Clap it up for your host. Clap it up for this event,
Yeah, y'all give it up for Danny Warren. I got 2 of them, baby. Don't worry about it. Give me that damn thing.
The only Poom Poom shorts on. You get what? It's 105 degrees. That's all. So I'm just concerned. All right, good. Everybody, y'all doing good over here? Harlem doing good? Because I know y'all still in mourning after that versus battle. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, hold your head down. They let y'all down. Bad. Okay, Killer, Jim, Jewels, fucking Santana. Like, if he wore one more name brand, my guy, what are we doing? He had every do-rag in his collection on, like, yeah, I'm coming out like this to Madison Square fucking Garden. Word? You get what I'm saying? Y'all shouldn't even be doing this right now. Y'all should at least take a month of August off, okay? Harlem is not it this month, okay? Let's try again next month, okay? But I still love you. I still fucks with y'all. I'm in mourning right now. My president just resigned. You know what I'm talking about. Cuomo. Don't be mad, Karen. Don't be mad. Cuomo was our president. He held us down. Trump didn't do it. It was Cuomo. So what? He fudged the numbers that some old people died. They was gonna die anyway. Just sped it up, you know what I mean? Just helped it along. When was the last time you checked on Nana? When was the last time you brought her some pudding? Some grits, a cracker, apple juice? You ain't checked on Nana since '98, so don't do that. Don't do that. You got her stimulus, but you ain't checking on her ass. Don't do that, okay? Y'all was just mad because his book deal was popping. Y'all was just mad. He grabbed a few bosoms. I mean, I ain't saying he right, but I ain't saying he fully wrong either. You get what I'm saying? He was lonely. He needed some comfort. His wife done took all his money. You get what? He was lonely. So what? That's all I'm saying. It's COVID shit. Fuck COVID. Fuck COVID. He out of business. Trying to tell you, I was the best side chick ever. You know? I was. I really was. I understood. Don't call after 9 p.m. Just the weekends. SZA taught me. I followed the guidelines. You get what I'm saying? Here come COVID. Everybody got to be locked up with their wives. I'm there texting him like, yo, she ain't get her period. Ain't time for essential run. Meet me in the parking lot of Walmart. Remember those essential runs? What happened to that shit? It's just regular runs now. Remember everything was essential a year ago. Now we all regular motherfuckers. You get what I'm saying? I want to be essential again. I want to feel special. Remember the banging of the pots? Bring back the banging of the fucking pots. You know what I mean? Let's do that random shit. Bing, 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 bing. Just cause I want to feel essential. I need a man. This is gonna be my summer. It's not gonna be a hot girl summer.
It's gonna be a grand thought summer, because I'm an old bitch. You get what I'm saying? I know my age, okay? I'm past my 20s, almost in my 40s. Black don't crack, I know, thank you. You know what I mean? But I'm serious, I need a man. After 93 days of fucking myself, I'm over it. You know what I mean? I'm done. It got to the point that my vagina was over it as well too. I come one night, trying to do the thing, and she's like, you know what? Not tonight. Bitch, what? Let's read a book. Sister Soldier got that new book. Let's see what Winter's up to. Bitch, when did we become part of Oprah's book club? Bitch, bye. You know what I mean? No. Negative. Abort. Then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get something better. You don't like that? I'm gonna got something for you. I got the suction cup dick. You know the one you put on the wall? And I'm doing it, you know what I mean? I'm getting it in, right? No hands, 1 foot. Just getting it in, right? And I'm thinking I'm about to dismount, you know, Simone Biles style, right? All of a sudden, the dick comes with me. So now, I'm walking around with a suction cup dick inside of me. You know what I do? I left it in. Who's going to know? Who's going to fucking know? I'm on the Zooms bouncing. They're like, why are you so happy? In my head, I'm like, I'm on nut number 2, coming in for 3, and you know what I mean? Freaky deaky shit. This is my summer. I'm getting old. I need a man this summer. Time is of the essence. To get this man, you know what I'm gonna do? Lower my standards, because I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, you know? I know. Graduated from Penn State with 2 degrees and a job I thought was somebody. Now look at me, still living at home with my mama. I don't know, you know? I used to be like, yo, I need a man who got 6 figures. If you ain't got 6 figures, I wasn't fucking with you. I wasn't texting you, I wasn't spooning you, we wasn't doing nothing. 2021 me. Oh, you got 3 and a decimal? Because you know what the 6 figures is commas, it's still dollars. After that decimal, it's like a quarter or 2, it's just some cents, some change. Guess what? I got 3 and a decimal too. What does that make? 6, motherfucker, who knew? We was gonna be better together. Who fucking knew? Not me. Humble pie, humble pie. I used to be like, yo, I need a man 6 feet tall with a 6-pack, guns a-blazing. Hercules cannot hurt my knees. It's a facade. They look good, but they dick don't work. It's a problem. You get what I'm saying? They just look pretty. It don't work. Not even with the blue pill. It don't work. I don't know why. It don't work. Don't work. I need me a man like this. You see him? He's comfortable. He got a nice belly. You know what I mean? I can rub on that and make a wish. He gonna make that shit come true by any means necessary. You know what I mean? He talks my love language. Are you hungry? I got us some food. You want some crab legs? Crab legs, let's go to City Island. Get that garlic butter, you know what I mean? Sloppy toppy, you know? Crab legs will do it, Susan, okay? Crab legs will do it, okay? Trying to tell you. Then I was thinking about, you know, getting me like a little person, like a midget. Because you know how white people say they don't see color? I no longer see height. You know what I mean? Beggars can't be choosers. Beggars cannot be choosers. And little people are convenient because you can just sneak on them and pop your titty in your mouth like, ha, take that titty, suck that. You know what I mean? Real quick, take that. And then if I do take them out to dinner, kids menu. You get what I'm saying? I'm economical. You know I got your nip to put in your apple juice, daddy. You know I got you. Don't worry, as soon as the way to go, I got you. Then I was thinking about, back in the day, I used to be like, yo, I don't want no man with no kids. No baby mama drama. I wasn't doing it. I wasn't. Now, if you're a man 40 and you don't have no children, I'm concerned. You get what I'm saying? Like, what you been doing? You use the condom every time? You ain't never just laid in the pussy? You ain't never had a oopsie daisy? You know what I mean? You're too safe. You get what I'm saying? Red flags. You're too safe. I need a risk taker, you know? You're suspicious to me. I'm done. Now I'm talking to a gentleman who got 4 kids by 3 different women. It's a lot, right? That's $2,800 per kid. That's money. Bring them. You know what I mean? Bring them. You know what I mean? Blended families is in. Fuck it, you know? Just think about it. If he got all them kids, guess who don't have to have no kids if they don't want to? Ha ha! I'm thinking now. I'm thinking. And just think, I will be the best stepmom auntie ever. I'll watch them, give them a little alcohol to put them to sleep, you know what I mean? Give them a little weed, you know what I mean? They might be high, but they alive. You get what I'm saying? Be thankful. You get what I'm saying? They ain't thankful, they still alive. That's the key, you know? I'm just over it. What I'm really trying to get at is, right? I need me a man that loves me the way they love the Knicks. Cause that's some love. You get what I'm saying? To rep that blue and orange for a sucky ass team, that's important. Cause they sometime-ish. You get what I'm saying? Like this year, they got to the playoffs, but they left the playoffs too. You get what I'm saying? They ain't really stayed too long at all. I don't even think they made it through the door. They was out, you know? They had some bad years. The same for I might have a bad period. I'm calling you and texting you. I'll pull up, you home? Oh, haha. You ain't going nowhere because I just stabbed out your tires. You get what I'm saying? I need you to love me the way you love the Knicks. I might roll up to your job and get you fired for the second time that month. I need you to love me the way you love the Knicks. That's all I'm saying. I need that type of loyalty. Maybe not love, but loyalty. You get what I'm saying? Ride or die. I'm doing all this soul searching for a man because I'm trying to tell you, Corona fucked me up. She took away my pleasantries of being single. You get what I'm saying? Remember going to the club? Everybody dancing, getting their thing on, and somebody bump you and spill a drink on you? Most people was upset like, oh shit, my new fit. Not me. That's a free titty pat down. You get what I'm saying? Who knew? Might get another drink spilled on me just to get touched up again. Might be lower, who knows, you know? What I really miss though, Friday, rush hour, any train in New York, sardines, you know how it is. Please stand clear of the closing doors, bing, bing. And you know you got that first jump. And you don't know if it's a finger or a penis. If he trying to rob you or fuck you. But a bitch like me is gonna find out. We gonna be in this together. Ain't nobody, you know? By the fourth stop, I done came and still don't know what it was, but I know it was entertaining, okay? Those slight indiscretions. Cause everybody got a car now. Everybody driving and shit. Ain't nobody taking the subway. Y'all too good for the rats. Y'all too good for the bumps now. Yeah, that little coronavirus and everybody driving. Fuck that. Get back on the subway, y'all custom. You get what I'm saying? Don't where I am. Oh, honey, how much time I got? I got to do my last joke? Okay, good. You know what I really miss though? There's a lot of things getting older. I miss having perky titties. I miss when I woke up, they woke up, standing at attention, salute. Now I gotta give them a pep talk in the morning. I'm like, we gotta get up, we gotta get going, we gotta get a man today. You know, just beautiful, them just sorry ass breasts, you know? Miss having good kneecaps, miss being able to twerk, you know what I mean? I miss back shots, I really miss those. Cause at my age, right, your kneecap give out, you get a cramp in your ass, that's it. We gotta reconvene, it's over. It's over. For tonight, it's over. I'm gonna have to suck your dick. We ain't doing this that way no more. You know, it just, I miss it. But what I truly miss is having that wet ass pussy. Ladies, clap it up if you got that wet ass pussy. Clap it up. Thank you. Cause guess what, baby? It don't last forever. Utilize it. Utilize it. You get what I'm saying? You wanna go to Punta Cana? Drop that wet ass pussy on it. You know what I mean? You want that Chanel bag knockoff? Drop that wet ass pussy on it. I don't know what his money's like. You got me? That's how, you know? I did it. I was all giving it away all willy-nilly. Me and Juicy just out here, you know what I mean? Aquafina flow. Wet, wet. Wet, wet. Then I turned 35. Ended up on the spectrum. Got that slow drip now. You know that leaky faucet? That you can't just won't stop. Drip, just that slow drip just catch you off guard. That's what I got. I no longer have WAP, ladies and gentlemen. I got the Gap. I got that geriatric ass pussy going on. That AARP ass pussy going on right now. If I was to have a baby right now, come out with the Benjamin Button, just rolling out the old pussy, like, what's going on here? It's ridiculous. And I'm okay with having mediocre pussy. I'm okay, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't ashamed to say it. Because the good shit gets you on Snapped. You remember the show Snapped? Why? Because they took away the good pussy. Pop go to weasel, just like that, you know what I mean? I need me 2 pumps and done. That's it. That's all I need these days, okay? I don't want this shit climbing up the walls, me flying 6 hours just for a 2-hour date. I'm not doing that shit more. I'm not gonna be that. Sorry, I'm going in too deep. I ain't going. I'm just saying, make sure for the rest of the summer, right? What's left of it, because this shit is pretty much done. Utilize that wet ass pussy, ladies. Thank you. My name is Dory Dimples. Follow me on Instagram at Story. Please give it up for Mr. O'Henry Cornelia.
Y'all give it up for Dory Dimples.
I not think I'm not an option. If they could've stopped it, they would've been dead. They would've been dead. She come in the way. No, my knees, my emotions. Let me tell my phone every day. I'm a lead. I'm ready to lead it. I'm a bitch, but see me like an ocean. I need to stay. That's how I'm chosen. If I want to talk, cause I feel it over your head. Just look at my wrist and this rose on my say. I just got it to me and okay, I got hit from the fence. Yeah. I just told them if you play, then we stop in the group for they dreads. I just had to talk with the pyramid, push that I'm never gonna drop.